Hey everybody, welcome to the Music Firsthand live streaming showcase. Thanks for coming back. We're on like week 17 or 18. And we keep this show going because of your likes and shares. So thanks everybody for tuning in. And if you're gonna watch it later, please give it a nice thumbs up. That's really the currency that keeps our show going. So thank you all for tuning in. I'm Chris Petravka, CEO of Music Firsthand, and I'm so glad to be here another week. She keeps coming back.
Can't keep me away.
Becky Jo Neal.
Hi, so thanks so much for having me back. I love being here, it's super fun. Last week we got to, well actually 2 days ago. Two days ago, we got to, I know, I feel like it was 40 years ago.
I haven't slept.
I don't think I've slept since we started planning the benefit, but we
I haven't slept since I met you.
It's terrifying. We planned this amazing event for Kids in a New Groove, repping the koozie right here. It was an incredible benefit. We raised a lot of money for a lot of good people.
We did.
Listened to a lot of amazing music. KP and the Boom Boom was there.
Yep, Eric Betancourt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We had some comedians. We had Rachel Palante and Sean Brannigan and Yola Lou.
Yep.
And it was an amazing day. I'm
good.
super.
We had a third
super
band,
blessed.
his name I can't remember, but I'm sure it'll hit me later.
Oh wait, they're here.
What?
It's American Dreamer, everybody.
When did you all get here?
We've been here for a little while.
Hey, we're super excited you guys are here. And so, hey, with no further ado, I know many of you are tuning in because you want to hear them perform.
Mm-hmm.
So, with no further ado.
American Dreamer, ladies and gentlemen.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back on Creek Canyon, shooting 45s, drinking till sunrise, 'cause our father's dead and alive, spitting and dreaming about love at first sight, and leaving this town just to drive all night. Hey, carry me Green Mountain back to the starting place. I'll skip the big city and the end on the way. Breathe in the sweet air, for you know it won't stay. But tonight, we'll let it slide. Jimmy got married and hasn't been home in 6 months. Billy almost crossed the state when they finally tracked him down. At least John can see the mountain from where he works. Hauling lumber on the freeway from the border on down. Hey, carry me Green Mountain back to the starting place. I'll skip the big city and the end on the way. Breathe in the sweet air, for you know it won't stay. But tonight, we'll let it slide. When those great white pews were forsaken for bar stools, and those smart Alex sons wearing their father's working boots all return to the mountain, hoping the magic it to keep, only to find she's too tired to sing to me. Well, carry me Green Mountain back to the starting place. I'll skip the big city and the end on the way. Breathe in the sweet air, for you know it won't stay. But tonight, we'll let it slide. We're all just trying to get by. We're all just trying to get by. Don't you tell kids a lie about sweet summer days, easy play and raspberry wine. They already know they'll be just fine. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's so great to have you here.
I'm so happy to be here.
We've been trying to get you on the show for a while.
I think it's been 4 months.
Yeah.
Persistency is
Yeah, I know. This guy wouldn't give up. I kept saying, we're not ready for our show. We're big time.
No, I just teach late on Tuesday. But thank you for adjusting the time for us.
Of course. Oh, and our viewers are glad that you're all here. So thank you guys for joining us. This is great. And well, a serious question to start. But first, if you're watching online now, please send in your questions. Just send them in the comment section. We've got a whole army of people ready to respond to your questions. So send them in. They send the question to me through a pigeon that lands on this thing.
It's very high tech.
It's pretty cool. So my first question is, you guys have invented your own genre, which I think is pretty cool, called orchestral folk. What the hell is that?
Right. Folk music with strings. So we have us, and we also have a bassist who we play with, plays upright. And yeah, we're just trying to kind of bring together folk music and classical music, do something different. There's so many talented artists in Austin that I know you've been having, and so we're trying to stand out a little bit because it's hard to compete with everybody. So my freshman college roommate was a classical cellist, and we spent the whole year kind of jockeying back and forth and trying to figure out, is there a way we can play music together? We weren't so sure. Luckily, he was more flexible than I was, and he was able to kind of meet me about 3/4 of the way and improvise and kind of break out of his shell of reading music and play with me. So that was kind of where this first seed of an idea kind of went in my brain. And then it lay dormant for many, many years, and I eventually moved to Austin and went to UT and connected with these lovely musicians, and we kind of blew out that idea.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
You say like we're gonna do I was gonna introduce the band.
We're like in sync now. Go for it.
See, there we go. I'm in his head now. We know that we only have 2 of the real American dreamers, but this is like a collaborative effort. Clearly, this is like a bunch of people. You're gonna introduce yourselves and tell us all what your parts are in the band.
I'm Sasha. I sing and play guitar.
Sick.
I'm Camille. I play the violin, and I also sing. And I'm Courtney, and I play the cello.
Yeah. And then who are we missing though too? Right? Because
we have 2 dreamers who are traveling on their way to Thanksgiving with family.
Oh, nice.
Our violinist Audrey and our drummer Rick, and our bassist is hosting a Friendsgiving.
Oh, cool. Ooh. Okay. Well, they should be tuned in watching this at
We
Friendsgiving.
think they are. So
Send in your
Audrey and
questions.
Rick and Dana, hey guys.
Yeah, send in your questions. And yeah, we got to see Rick on Sunday, right? 'Cause
Yes,
he
you
was
did.
there, so that was cool.
That was awesome.
That was fun seeing the full band.
Yeah, that was awesome. We got to play with Nick from KP, who's a fantastic player and a great person.
Yeah, that's right.
That was cool. They recycled a bassist at the benefit, and it was honestly a real treat to see you guys all together. It was pretty cool. As far as questions go, maybe not everybody's tuning in with their questions, but we've been doing a little segment recently where my mom sends in questions.
Great.
She likes to call me the day after
great
and
mom questions.
bitch at me about how I wasn't funny about things. So she wants me to ask questions.
Those
she wants.
are my emails.
Yes, actually, he's calling me and my mom. Yes, I asked her today, and she felt the first thing she said was pressure. And I was like, I don't know. She's like, I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving, Rebecca. I don't have time. But she did send some pretty good ones, and some of them are kind of holiday themed. So.
Was she already?
Oh yeah, this is a thing.
Oh,
this
wow,
is a thing.
okay.
My mom is very on it.
really
Linda
into the
is.
show.
She's snappy. She's a good one.
So what's the segment called?
Right, Linda. Mom questions.
Mom Linda questions.
Mom Linda questions.
Okay.
Mom Linda questions. It's as ridiculous as it sounds, actually. All right, so I'm gonna go down the line, maybe, and there's a rapid fire question, so you don't have to make big deals about them. They're very easy.
Oh, gosh.
Let's keep it rapid
It's
fire.
really easy. I promise. I promise. Okay, Sasha, if you were to be a new crayon color, what would it be?
Turquoise.
Okay, cool. Camille, who is the funniest person in the band?
Oh. Sasha.
Ooh, that's easy. All right, that was a cop out.
The bar is really low.
that's
True.
I said rapid fire.
I would say
lackluster.
Hot mic, sorry.
Okay. All right. Are there any strange band traditions that you do before a show?
No.
Oh, there we go. That was a rapid fire.
all around.
What about the
Oh,
pounds all
Sasha
around?
really likes to do fist pounds
Oh, nuts!
things.
I like that.
Thing?
Yes.
Like a little, like a
Pounds
good
all
luck.
He insists on doing it every time, and I very reluctantly.
I love it.
kind of-
Well,
Fist pound thing.
consistency. Yeah, consistency
Like one of these,
is
like
key.
fist bump.
Yeah.
A little boop.
Do you
a little
blow it
ice
up?
up, yeah.
It can blow up.
You blow it up?
All right, this is too white for me right now. All right.
Fly away.
Okay, best dancer in the group.
Dana.
Oh, damn.
Okay. All right. Other than music, what would you be known for?
Oh, God. I don't know. Drawing?
Whoa.
Cool.
Wow.
We'll call back to that in a
Mama
second.
questions.
Yeah, we're coming back to that.
All right. The most interesting show you've ever played?
Besides this one.
Clearly.
Besides this one, this is really
So
up
far.
there. Think Scooby-Doo Mansion?
Oh,
What?
yeah. We played a house show in Washington, D.C. at this mansion called the Scooby-Doo Mansion. It was pretty
That's
special.
cool.
Yeah.
We're coming back to that too.
Scooby-Doo. All right. And Sasha, this last one's going to go to you. Your
All right.
go-to, and then I'm going to do a group one, just to really, because my mom insists
This is
on
so
this one.
fun.
All right. Your favorite song to sing when it comes on the radio, and you will no holds bar blare it even when everybody you love is in the car, and you'll subject them to that.
I love pop. I'll go and Michael Jackson. I'll even go Taylor Swift. I'm all in.
All right.
We're going ballsy on
Britney
this
Spears,
one.
I'm in.
Yes.
Me
Okay.
too. Me too. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
good
yeah,
cheesy
yeah.
stuff.
Let go.
Yeah,
Good.
that's right.
Who cares?
know.
You're in your
Don't
own
judge.
car. I mean, like the person
Don't
who's
judge,
filming
people.
next to you. Okay, so last one for all of you. What are you most thankful for this year? That was her favorite question. She thought
Good
she was all of
question,
it.
Mom Linda.
I love you, Linda.
You guys want to speak?
Yeah, we'll go backwards this
Let's go
time.
backwards. Yeah, Courtney go.
She's like, oh no.
Nothing better than awkward pregnant pauses in live streaming.
Sorry.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Thank you. I am most thankful for Sasha.
Oh,
I am. I really am.
Oh my
That's
God.
She's like a really
babe.
great
Aw.
band leader and boyfriend. And
we're coming back to that later
This
too.
is so cute.
Good answer. Now you know what
So
you're
sweet.
answering. All right.
Now I'm in.
Well,
here.
He's like
Great.
copy.
I'm really thankful for my family and my fiance's family and everybody. So
I'm gonna
Nice.
all my
freaking cry
friends.
in the
Yeah.
first 20 minutes of this
I
now.
know.
Yeah.
Damn you, Linda.
I'm not exaggerating when I say this has honestly been one of the best years of my life. This has been a really great year, 2017. It's been kind of a terrible year for the world, which has been kind of a bummer to have that happen when things are going
Yep.
better. But we've just, last January we were playing for nobody, and
I was at that show. I
and
think
you
I
were
said
there,
that.
and Claudia was there.
Claudia
Just
was at that
Chris.
show.
Yeah.
Yes, it
But,
was.
so many things have happened. We've done amazing things with people like you guys and met people and played with other bands and had amazing experiences. It's been incredible. So I'm just so grateful for everyone I've met and the wonderful people I get to play with. And it's just a joy, and I'm so thankful.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
tell you, we,
Music firsthand, heartfelt, sappy
that's
moments.
right.
Yeah, you guys are bringing it out.
Better than puppy videos and like military people coming home videos.
We said
We're
this was
gonna
going
do
to be
it.
a special holiday show.
Oh,
and
it's true. All
Laugh,
the warm
cry.
fuzzies.
I know.
It's okay. I thought it was a good one. Good one. Thanks, Mom. You're the best.
Yeah, great
Mom.
questions,
Those are
Mom
good
Linda.
questions.
Yeah, that was good. Speaking of good things that have been happening too, right? So, Sachi, you just announced that you have signed with a publisher, is that right? So tell us how that came together, and congratulations. That's fantastic.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's very exciting. It's been kind of crazy. In March, we're going to be releasing our next LP, to be named, but we're very excited, and I really wanted to get it released by a label. And I've been submitting to labels all over the country for the past 3 months, and I got a response from Victory Records out of Chicago.
Wow.
They said, hey, we like your music, and then they asked me some questions about us, and I think they quickly realized that we were not at the level where they were prepared to sign us.
Okay.
When I told them how many people came to the shows, but they said they really did like the music, and they transferred me to the licensing publishing department. And after hiring a lawyer and kind of going through a long negotiating process, I have decided this is the right move. So I have signed a publishing deal with Victory Records.
Sick.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
That's a big deal. That's really good.
Yeah, that's
Thank you
awesome.
so much.
And what a compliment, though. I mean, even though they did say, wow, we thought maybe you were bigger than you were at the time, right? And then you told them, hey, we
true.
only, that's great. That's a compliment itself, right?
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. And I really believe in this concept with the orchestral folk that we talked about, and to hear them say, we heard your music and it sounded really fresh,
Yeah,
and it felt
good.
different,
Yep.
it was like, yes, that's exactly the idea.
what
So
you've been
that felt
trying to
really
do.
good.
Oh, that's great.
Like, finally! Yes. Someone thinks we're fresh. Oh, that's super cool.
We did get a very important question online. This is,
Awesome.
Yeah, so this is important. And think about this before you answer it, because you're going to be held accountable. From Susan Wigmans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's my daughter?
Big question. Yes. Are you guys all going to Dana's for Friendsgiving after?
Oh.
Answer that. I know, and be very sincere, because
This is already a little past my bedtime. But I would gladly go.
We love Dana. We'll try and rally, but all our energy is here right now.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys don't make it, we can edit this out later when we post it.
Right.
Okay.
Right. We
We'll
didn't
do it-
just feed them tacos or anything. It's not that big of a deal.
We'll do those weird voiceovers. It'll be like, yeah, no. It'll be like the no.
Oh, yeah, they do that on podcasts.
We can do that now.
I always want to know what they're saying.
Right, we're just gonna pretend you're cussing and put like a big black box over your face, but really it's just you telling the truth.
Yes.
We can't edit this anymore because he's so crude. We can't do anything about this, so he's not coming to your Thanksgiving. That's what he said. That in broken sailor English.
Hey, on that note, it would be great to hear another song.
I agree.
Okay, well, maybe this is our pro. We're going to play a song called Run, Run, Run about getting out of a bad situation.
There we go. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Beat up truck in a back day, freckled dog that never speaks. Around here you don't ask for a light. Wipe your brow from the midday sun. These kids ain't selling drugs for fun. I'd be better off locked away. Run, 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 run until your running's done. Run, 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 run away. Way. Mama ain't been home for days. Daddy long since lost his way. Oh, my sister does better away from home. Old Shanks Creek's been letting beers. The neighbor's dog says he don't care. Cops been driving in circles all day long. Run, 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 run until your running's done. Run, 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 run away. Way. When you get up, when you get up, when you get up, when you get when you get up, when you get up, when you get up, when you run until your running's done. Run away.
Thank you.
Sweet.
That was sweet.
I know, it's the second time I've heard it in like 48 hours, and it's still good. Don't care.
And now your last album came out in 2016. Is there another album in the works? What's going on? What's coming up? Well, now you have a publisher now. You got to be cranking this stuff out. You got to answer the man.
Yeah. So we're going to be releasing our next album in March.
Okay.
It actually did work out. So I got the publisher, but then also we got the Austin-based label Goose Creek Music to sign on.
cool.
And they're going to be releasing our album.
Give
So
a
it's
shout out. All right.
awesome. Goose
Yeah,
Creek
Goose
Music, Paul and Mike, thank you. So it's exciting. There was a time in there where I wasn't sure we'd be able to do both,
Yeah.
but they don't conflict. So we're going to be doing the publishing, and Victory will own the publishing, and then we're going to do the Goose Creek, and they're going to be owning the masters. So that's all going to work out. And Paul lives here, but Mike, who co-owns the label, is out of Virginia. So we're going to be heading out to Virginia over spring break and hanging out by the Blue Ridge Mountains and recording a new record.
Wow.
Okay, fancy.
I'm stoked.
That's great. Yeah, you are living the
I mean,
dream
if you're
now,
going to
man.
like, if you're going, you're going outside of Austin to record, but like, what is your favorite part about being an Austin musician as opposed to like where you all may have came from in your respective places? Like, what do you like about performing as a musician in Austin?
Oh gosh, sorry, was not ready.
I don't want to
that.
talk.
Surprise,
I don't want to
your
talk too
turn.
much.
Whoosh. This Molotov, that question.
The rapid
Okay,
fire
well,
questions. Just
I used to live in San Francisco, and I think like moving here was the best decision that I made. I mean, it's the best place to get work, at least as a musician. And it's
Okay.
just what's great is just how. Was that your question?
Right. No, it's like, yeah, what's your favorite part about being an Austin musician?
There you go,
yeah.
yeah.
And like I just love how much music's around here. You know,
Yeah.
that's what makes this place so special.
Come on, live music capital.
You know,
That's
yes,
right, yeah.
no, that's why I love it here. You know, and I met these wonderful guys. So.
Yeah, there's so much opportunity here.
Yeah.
It's incredible,
Yeah.
and I think even when things don't work out or you don't get something, there's just so many more things. You know, if you just kind of stay focused on plugging away and being persistent and continuing to submit to stuff, things are going to come in because there's just a lot. I mean, since I've only lived here for less than 4 years, and already there's been new stuff since then. Not to mention all the stuff I got to catch up on that I didn't know. So it's really exciting. I don't know if we could live anywhere else and have as many gigs and possibilities.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
One question, just you're talking about kind of how you all came together as well. And by the way, go to their website if you're not familiar with American Dreamer, or if you're just exploring or checking them out, and read their bios. It's really, really impressive. I mean, there's a lot of talented musicians, but you all are like the superheroes of the musician bands. You all are like, classically trained. Like you've all have won numerous awards. You've all played in symphonies. Give us a little bit of that background and our viewers a little bit about, you've got your master's now, or you finished it already?
I have, yes.
Yeah, and I think Rick has his PhD.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah. No, I honestly I think I have the least accolades, but I surround myself with talented people, and that bodes well. But no, I did my
Well said, like a
Get
good
them all out
leader.
there.
Yes.
yeah, I did my master's in music ed, so
Okay.
it wasn't in music performance.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I got my master's in music performance,
Social media guys.
And I have a master's in cello performance and also in music and human learning, music education.
Okay.
Also, at the benefit, I overheard like 15 different people like, oh, I always show up for a cellist. Oh, I'm always down for a band with a cello. That's my favorite.
can you
Staying
not
for the
be?
band with a cello. Like, I'm not kidding. And my own friend said that. He was like, who's that cute girl with the cello? I was like, she's playing later, and that's what's happening. And please just watch the music, you perv. Ted, I'm calling your ass out right now. It's happening. And he eventually just literally said, I'm staying for the cellist. I'm like, well, you could stay for the children. Stay for the cellist.
You thought it was cello.
I
We
know.
said children, and he was
Yeah.
like, okay. He got
Which
confused.
is maybe even creepier.
That's why he was donating all that money. He's like, it's for the cello.
It's for the cellist. No. He bid on a package that he worked for one of the companies that was in the package, and then he just gave the tickets to some cute girls that were at a table.
All right.
I mean, that's how you
Nothing
pick
wrong with
people up at a benefit. Like, yeah, girl, I got you. I'll give you all the tickets. It worked. It worked.
Benefit crashers.
I know, man. Is that like a groupie? Like people who show up?
Yes.
No, I hope he does that someday. We're gonna invent that benefit.
Be the Wedding
crashers.
Crasher sequel.
Yeah,
That's
it's just
true.
much
Coming to the
sadder.
benefit show.
Like so much sadder. It's gotta be. That's a special type
Yeah.
of cretin. Sorry for derailing on that one, but that was too good. That's too good.
So how do you then, with all that talent, you guys come together, and obviously you have strong opinions, and you all are very well trained in what you do. How do you guys work through the songs, and how does that collaboration come together? It's got to be a challenge when you've got a lot of strong opinions and strong talent in a group.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Did I hit a sensitive subject?
No.
very sensitive. No,
Oh, just kidding.
it's really not. The songs, I bring the songs to everybody pretty complete. I actually score all the parts.
Oh, wow.
So by the time it comes to them, it's like a pretty complete situation. At that point, I love everyone's input, and I'm happy to change parts and change forms. And things people don't like things, take them out. And I always say like the parts are really kind of a foundation for which
Okay.
you can build when you hear better ideas.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
there's not a lot of like jamming and figuring it out. It's like a build.
It's professional.
It's like a
Showed up.
it's like a Blue Apron meal. All
Yeah.
the things all the ingredients.
I like that.
Perfect.
That's good.
Blue apron. Yeah. I'd still burn it. It'd still be something wrong with that.
I mean, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, well, what's great is that Sasha writes a lot of just openness for my parts, so I can just improv a lot.
Yeah.
So I noticed there's like always a lot of just blank, and I'm like, okay, all right, here I go.
That usually turns
Here I
out well.
go, Yeah.
And for those of us who did not grow up improvising, it's all on the page.
Yes.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's like the perfect balance. Yeah.
That's great.
Let's
Yeah,
be
'cause that's
creative, yeah.
and that's probably we get a chance to talk to a lot of bands, and that's that creative process can always be a challenging part with every band coming together and how you said some just get there and jam, and then something turns out. So always
I feel like the
curious.
common theme is they're always like, well, the most important thing is we make the music, we do it, it happens. We show up on time, we do our stuff, we make the product,
Yep.
and then that's pretty much the only thing. And then everybody else has this awesome sort of tribe of people and skills that come together to make things work. Like somebody who really wants the structure, and then someone who wants to improv. Like I don't know. That's a collaborative effort is always super important. I feel like that's the most common theme of all our music firsthand guests. Is they're all like, we're all involved, we're all amazing. It's true, it's true, and they all are. It's fact. That's why we have them on the show. They're incredible. It works.
Well, it's nice that Sasha gets to write all that stuff for us.
We also work well together
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
rehearsals. Like
Yeah.
we can easily have conversations about things we want to change, and no one, feelings don't get hurt, and we can talk through things easily.
Yeah, for sure. I think one benefit of working with high-level musicians is they've been in thousands of rehearsal scenarios.
Right.
And I think everyone's time is important, and getting to a point where you can say things efficiently and clearly.
Yeah.
And that's really important for us. So I think we've come a long way doing that. And
That's
I really think we can get a lot done in 2 hours.
Yeah. How long has the band been together?
This is year 3.
Okay. All right.
This start.
Yeah. Okay. That's great.
What is the biggest thing you have planned for next year, other than like obviously the
Then
upcoming album?
right, playing Madison Square Gardens.
And yeah,
Not doing that.
another Scooby-Doo mansion, whatever the hell that
Scooby-Doo
consists of.
Mansion, yes.
Next year, we're doing the record.
Yeah.
And we want to tour again next summer. I'd love to get a supporting slot of
Yep.
another group in our genre. So we're trying to make that happen and hopefully get some festivals. Hopefully just take it to the next level.
Yeah.
But, we just hope.
And where are you guys planning to tour next year?
Well, we might be...
At my wedding.
Yeah, we might play at Camille's wedding.
Oh, congratulations.
How do we get tickets?
Right, no kidding.
It's private.
StubHub.com.
Just like get away from me.
Yeah. No, I think from learning and growing and working with our booking agent Raji Bear, shout out, love you,
good
Raji.
shout
There
out,
we
Raji.
From I think last year we very arbitrarily made our tour schedule. Like we just picked days and picked spots, and then I'd reach out to venues, and they'd sometimes get back to me and be like, "Hey, we're happy to have you, but like we don't have that random day that you wanted. Can you come a week earlier?" And I'm just like, "No." So
Right.
no, we're on tour.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that I don't think was such a really great move. So
Okay.
I think this year the smarter plan is at this time, like right now, to be submitting to kind of anchor dates. Like
Yep.
a Camille wedding is a great thing. Rick just submitted us to do kind of like a TED talk at an academic
Oh, nice.
thing in Tennessee, which would be really cool.
Yep.
Submitting to festivals, and then the hope would be that like we'll get a couple cool, really worthwhile things,
Yeah.
and then build some dates around it.
Okay.
So we're trying to be a little more strategic this year.
That's good. And then if people want to, because I know you guys will fit in house concerts along that
Oh, I
tour,
hope.
right?
That's all we
Yeah.
ever want to do.
Yeah, right? Aren't they the best?
Yeah.
And what is so, and let me ask, because our viewers who may wonder, right? I mean, what is different about doing the house concert?
For our band specifically, they're great because we can play unplugged. I believe these instruments are really, really beautiful. And even we have wonderful red eyes. Shout out to Darren in Austin for making these beautiful preamps. And we have realist pickups. And even with these great things and working with a great sound guy like Ben, even all that, I don't think you can make the instruments sound as good as they do. They're just beautiful, you know? So when we play house concerts, we can play unplugged. We just mic vocals, and that's always a win for us. And the other crazy thing, I know this is going to sound crazy, but at house concerts, people listen.
Get out.
It's crazy. I know.
No.
I know.
End the show. We're not, no. This is an honest show. There's no
Burn the
way.
place down.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's
is true,
incredible.
yeah.
Well, it's hard not to listen when there's some like chick named Julie screaming at Kelly at the bar about some. I said vodka. Like, oh my god.
That's so true.
So yeah, that's I just work on 6th Street. I'm numb to it all now.
Oh, okay.
It happens.
Yes.
Vodka.
And if people do want to book you for the house shows, which I recommend they do, right? Do they go through Raji and on the what's her email so that people
Yep,
know?
Raji, ROGGIE, at Raji World, RAJI World.com.
Ooh.
Yes, so reach out to her to get you guys booked.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, that's
Raji
right.
Bear.
Yeah. Which is a great name in itself.
It is, yes. Raji's awesome.
It's like a
been
lovable
great working
cartoon.
with her all year.
I like that, but I want also would want it to be my name.
Yes.
It's Becky Joe's not any.
No, Becky Jo's
Becky
great.
Jo,
Becky
yeah,
Jo's
it's
awesome.
a great
This is
name.
not my group therapy session.
Oh, come on, Becky
now-
Jo.
It's like Annie Oakley or something.
That's what I always get. So I was like, ding, 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 ding. And no one can ever associate anything other than country as hell.
All right, well, thanks for that, Becky Jo. On that note, should we move to another song? All right.
Yes.
Two tunes?
Let's do two. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let's do two.
Which two?
So we're going to play a kind of mellow jam about a gentleman and a lady's first date, where they go to a lake and hang out. And then we're going to play a upbeat blues song about a relationship turned bad. So it may be connected, it may not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Engines running, it's time to go. Heart is racing, I wonder if she'll know. Got 'em ghosts that I've been dragging around. How will you make this go? Go away, go, and I'll follow. I don't wanna go home alone. Love who you love, don't I know so? I hope that it's me. Love you tonight. Chains keep rumbling, hearts keep rumbling along. All the love you've disguised. Rock she's throwing is getting along. By the boulder you sang me a song. As the sun set I thought I heard you. Said it was your brother texting. Go away, go, and I'll follow. I don't wanna go home alone. Love who you love, don't I know so? I hope that Go where you go, go and I'll follow. I don't wanna go home alone. Love who you love, don't I know so? Oh, that's me. All right, thank you. All right, now we're gonna do a fun one, a blues tune. One, two, three, hey! Where you going now, baby? Where you going now? Shake that money, make us take 'em to the other side. You look mighty fine, baby. You look mighty fine. Do you even want me by your side? I don't care, baby. Just promise me you'll come back home tonight. I've been home today, baby. I've been home today. You don't seem to come round here no more. We got bills to pay, baby. We got bills to pay. You've been out there spending all I know. I still love you. Show me that love don't need a call. She's everybody. You've been calling my name, baby. You've been calling my name. Guess the drinks ran dry and the boy got a new dame. You've been all over me, baby. You've been all over me. But over is the only word I heard. You may say, baby, but you ain't gonna take from me no more. You may take, baby, you ain't gonna take from me no more. You may take, baby, you ain't gonna take from me no more. Camille Shees.
That was amazing. That solo was everything. I was back here like trying. Ooh. And you're a 10?
That was hot.
No. I refuse to believe. I refuse. How long have you been studying violin? Like, how long has everybody been studying in general?
Oh my gosh. Well, I've been studying since I was 4. So
Wow.
Okay.
I've been playing for a long time, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, my mom put me right away. The second I said I want a violin, boom.
That's great.
No take backsies.
Yeah.
Not happening.
I started playing the violin in 1st grade. I was probably older than you. And then I switched to cello in 3rd.
Okay.
So it's been
You saw that-
24 years.
Yeah, why the switch?
Yeah, you're like, I don't want to play this tiny
The
one. I want to play the
cello's so
big one.
beautiful.
I want the big one.
I did. I really wanted a bigger instrument. I did not want an E string.
Oh.
Thanks.
I recently found, like, wait, is it true that, like, the cello is the closest to the human voice?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
what they say.
yeah,
That is
that's
what
the
I've
closest
heard.
to the
What
human
they
voice?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I didn't know that. That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
I just found that out at the benefit. That's what I benefited from. And for you?
I've been playing guitar for about 15 years, but it was neither my first instrument nor my last. It's just kind of with me.
Sick. I did actually want to mention, like when we met at the benefit the other day, he had mentioned that he also works for a nonprofit that was similar to an organization we were working for, and I was going to give you maybe an opportunity to plug that. That would be.
Oh yeah, I'd love to plug. That's where I came from. That's why we're here.
There we go.
So I work at the Armstrong Community Music School, and they're a wonderful organization that is one of the few nonprofit music schools in Austin, and they do a lot of work to give low-income or tuition-free teaching to students. They're in bad women shelters. They're in adults with disabilities. I subbed once for an absolutely amazing veterans guitar project where veterans are writing songs.
Wow.
They're in Safe Place. They're really doing a lot of work. And a big shout out, one of the women, I think the woman who started it, Margaret Perry, is retiring, and she's just a stalwart for music education and for getting music education in the hands of people who need it. So a big shout out to Margaret.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's great.
Thank you, Margaret.
Give him a nice shout out.
What an awesome ride that.
Really
We're gonna
special
get
person.
weepy again. It's happening.
Question came in online from Mira Ramirez. Eggnog.
Eggnog.
Is it good or gross?
Oh.
Serious question.
I've never had it.
I do not like
I've
eggnog.
never had eggnog.
What, Courtney?
I don't like it.
No, so it's gross. Never had it.
Never
Oh, I
had
love
it.
eggnog.
Oh wait, that's not true.
I'm from New England. I love eggnog.
I take that back. My friend Shio would kill me. That's right. I go to a Christmas Eve thing and they made me a homemade eggnog, and that was actually delicious.
Oh.
So
We're all going to do eggnog and rum.
I can't believe I
As I say,
forgot
you
about
haven't had
that.
that eggnog. That's what.
But-
That's what
Maybe
does it.
maybe it was the eggnog that made me forget. So
Whatever possessed people to mix dairy with alcohol, I will never understand. And I'm from the Midwest. I should understand that. I should understand dairy and
Yes.
You don't
rum.
like-
I don't. It's
You don't like White Russians?
I can't.
I cannot love White
the
Russians,
dude.
dude.
Like, I saw the movie. I'm still not gonna drink your like cottage cheese vodka.
I mean, I
I
understand.
don't want to do it.
Cottage
just
cheese
seems-
vodka.
No.
Really?
No.
No, it does seem a little weird.
It seems it's like a bad joke. Like no, someone was like, you know what would be great? You know what? It's like a joke. Like you would do this to your like sister in high school. You're like, you know what's really good? Milk and vodka. Just try it. It sounds great. And then she's like throwing up. I'm like, it's great. It's fine. Pat.
Okay.
White Russians.
It is kind of great.
I agree. Yes. There's nothing wrong with that.
Not a good drink if you're going to get sick.
That's
Because
true.
that'll be gross.
Yeah.
Who doesn't get? In my head, it makes no sense.
So I'm wondering then, because you guys do have a wide range of taste in music, and Sacha and I have talked, and I know that you guys have appreciation for all sorts of music, but what are some of the biggest influences for you as you've grown up in terms of music and popular artists?
My favorite band's Wilco.
Oh,
I love Wilco to death.
now I have to ask this, or we
Yes.
may have to end the interview, because I'm a Sun Bowl guy.
Oh, we've talked about this.
Okay, so I know, but I'm just airing it out for everybody.
let's air it
now.
out
Okay, all right.
here,
So
live.
because you're Wilco or Sunvolt. If you're watching, post it in the comments.
Yeah. Well, Sunvolt's great too, and Uncle Tupelo and the whole world.
That's all.
I'm in on it, but
It is good.
they've been a big influence for my songwriting forever. Recently, I've been on a Lake Street dive kick. I think they're
know them.
sensationally
Okay.
good. Oh my God, they're stupid good.
Okay.
You really hating on that?
Yes.
We're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Not being conspicuous, it is not good.
Yeah. All right. So our producer is waving us off, like, Chris, do not talk about Wilco. Okay.
Sufjan Stevens is a big influence because he does strings with his
Okay.
folk music, so he really is influenced. I mean, play his song Chicago. And then I think recently I've been trying to learn a lot more about this genre, so we've been listening to a lot of Punch Brothers and Sarah Jarosz, Mandolin Orange,
Okay.
Elephant Revival, a lot of the bands in our world.
they're great.
If you're listening, we'd love to open for y'all.
We'll tag him.
Well, for me, the thing is, I always have a difficult time with this question because I listen to so much.
Yeah. Right. It's tough.
But my favorites are always like I was just listening to her yesterday. Was Nina Simone is my favorite.
Yes.
Like jazz
Very good.
piano player and singer, and I always go to her, and actually Fleetwood Mac is my next one.
Good
It's
for
my next
you.
one. So
Camille.
Air nuts.
That's-
Like
that's my next one, and then of course
all I wanted.
for my mom, I'm gonna say classical music.
Yeah.
Can say Brahms. Let's say that.
That's great.
We're about moms here in
Yeah.
music.
Mom's first hand. Just rename the company.
Punch Brothers. Everything Sasha said. Mandolin Orange, Elephant Revival, Sarah Dross, Yo-Yo Ma.
Yo-Yo Ma.
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh, Yo-Yo Ma.
Yep.
Go.
Yeah.
Goat
House
Rodeo.
Go
Yo Sessions.
Oh yeah, that's
is a
awesome. Yeah.
Fabulous
I've
recording.
listened to them for a while.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's awesome,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're good.
Oh, I love.
So
That's an understatement.
I need to pick that back up again. That's right. So it is Thanksgiving week too, and then I just want to come back to you. You two are dating, right? So right,
Courtney.
all right. Are you guys engaged or just dating?
Okay, that's
Oh, wow. Well, things could change. Maybe this is the moment.
We're on air.
I'm sweaty, and I'm not even in this
Our
relationship.
viewers want to know the truth.
Oh.
We're
No,
not
it's okay. Not yet. Okay.
engaged
Cool.
today.
All right, that's fair.
We're
Are
very
you
happy
holding
we
the
live
job?
together.
Have you eaten lately? Are you taking care of
Yeah,
Are you
'cause-
sleeping? Like, that's all the Thanksgiving questions.
I love
all
when
of them at
musicians
once.
come on our show and they haven't really watched other shows, and they're like, "What the hell did I just get myself into?" How long have you guys been dating?
Ooh. Trivia!
Great question for Sachi.
A while. A few
Trivia
years.
time. A few years. I love it.
3-ish years.
Up until the end of this show. Well, that's great. Yeah, so I ask that out of sincerity. I do love to know that. It's wonderful.
It seems like you guys have a super cohesive artist and relate
Yeah.
No, I mean, to be in a band with my partner, it's the first time I've ever done this, and it's absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
To share something. I think a huge thing for anybody with your partner is finding things that you can share and do together. I mean, you can only hang out so much. Common shared passion is so great, and to share the thing that means the most to me is, it's been really special.
There are only so many things you can binge watch on Netflix before you have to start talking to each other.
That's
Exactly,
a good
thank
point.
you, Joe.
That's true.
Get on it, Netflix. We need more.
But I think there is some truth to that. I think that's a really important point to make, because as I started working on this show, we started putting all this stuff together. We do a lot of house concerts, my wife and I, and she had said to me that she was reading or had heard somewhere, one of the highest relationship points you can reach is this collaborative point. Where the two of you are collaborating together. And so I was like, you're the best. Yeah, I love you. Okay, great. So
Shout out
she's
to Claudia.
wonderful.
There
Yeah.
she is.
Claudia.
She's right here. Y'all can't see her.
Yeah.
She said, "Please, right here."
And I was like, I'm so glad she says nice things to me when I do crazy stuff. We invite artists into our home every week. Why not? Sure.
She shows up, cooks us tacos,
They
and is
were
super
really-
hospitable.
The food was good. I mean,
We never shout out to Claudia. Shout out to
Yeah.
Claudia.
Thank you, Camille.
For real. They are damn
to
good
say-
fish tacos.
Well, I mean, I only had the sweet potatoes, and I'm gonna go for the tacos, but the sweet potatoes were great. So just
you.
that, or they were potatoes. I don't know. I'm sorry. They were delicious.
So as we're getting close to wrapping up, too, where do you guys play next? Where can people see you? What's coming up over the next month or so?
We're winding down. We have a few things left. The last big one for us is we are making our Stubs debut, which I'm very excited about. So on December 15th, we'll be opening up for the cover letter at Stubs.
Oh,
Sick.
okay.
Very excited. And that's our last winter thing.
Okay, cool. All right. And then, but you have a house concert, and then Stubs, and what are the...
House concert got canceled.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
JK,
Chris.
delete.
I really thought I would impress you with, wow, I really know where you're playing. I'm on top
man,
of it.
thank you.
Sorry. Okay. Oh, they've got an open date.
They might have a house concert if you inquire to their booking. Book them for a house
Wink,
concert.
wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean?
Like a-
okay, good.
like an
So
actual
Stubs
sign.
coming up. So that's where we should try to catch you. That's great.
And then in January, we're going to be opening up for the Wheelwrights, a great band we're friends with.
Our friends.
We love
Who
them.
maybe have they done this?
Yeah, we hung
They
out
were here
a
a
couple
few weeks ago. Yes.
Very cool. So I'm friends with Anna, and we're in the piano teacher world together. I have that bond, and she's a great singer-songwriter and cool person.
She's great.
So they invited us to open up for them at the Lemon Lounge on January 20th, and we're really excited to play with them. We did a house concert with them, and they were like out of town, so we played a house concert with them where only we played. So now we want to play with them.
They showed up. You got to watch the show too, because they showed up. We're like, okay, there's gonna have some musicians in here, and they pulled up in like a clown car, and they all like 10 musicians got out of this like one little car.
No
And
way.
if you watch the
it's
YouTube,
awesome.
it's packed in here with like multiple instruments.
Oh
There's
my
like,
God.
yeah.
Chris and I were backed up to this corner. We were all the way back here. They stretched the whole. It was awesome.
Oh,
There's a lot of people.
So you gotta
in
watch
room.
this. I
It's a
know.
good interview.
Okay,
great.
I
Yeah.
thought they were a trio.
Yeah,
No,
we did too.
Lots of shit. They were a trio, but they were extra. No, it was amazing.
It was pretty cool.
Incredible.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, they're awesome.
As we close, any other shout outs you want to give? I mean, because we're live and we're going to post this later too, and we got Mario running social. Any other shout outs you guys need to give? You want to give any hollers? You know.
To friends.
Shout out to the rest of our band. We love you guys. Dana, Audrey, and Rick. Love you guys. We miss you. Shout out to my family. Love them. But honestly, I want to give a big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for having us, Chris. Music Firsthand, everybody. I've known you for about a year, and we've done a lot of cool stuff together, and you got us up at Compass Rose and the Benefit this weekend, and you're supporting the whole city right now and bring people in, and I think it's really cool. I can't believe how elaborate this setup is. I'm really impressed. So Chris and everybody and Ben and everybody, keep going Music Firsthand.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. So as we close, the likes and shares really do mean a lot to us. That's how we keep the show going. We are a group of volunteers because we simply just love live music. We really want to support and be a part of that ecosystem to support musicians like American Dreamer. So thank you, Benjamin Allen Levy, our producer and sound engineer and running
Thank you,
video.
Ben.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All over the place. Mario Ramirez is running social. The guy's dripping in sweat over there, just running it. So thank
Clacking
you.
away.
Thank you very much. Claudia, my wife, always fantastic of just making sure everything runs smoothly and we all get fed very well and all the social runs. So thank you. And thank you, Becky Jo Neal.
Thank you so much
For
for having
hosting.
me.
Yep.
You guys are amazing. Thank you so much
you.
for coming.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you for welcoming us.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's been
Yeah,
awesome.
absolutely.
So thanks everybody, your likes and shares. We'll have this up on YouTube in about a week if you want to watch it then. But thanks again. Did I say like and share? Like and share. Thanks everybody. Have a good night.